I was craving something chocolatey, so I decided to make my 5-ingredient brownie recipe, and it's probably the easiest one you'll find. Let's go make it. We're gonna start with about 250 grams of dark chocolate. I'm using a kilogram bar of compound chocolate. You can use a normal chocolate bar or chocolate chips. I cut it into big chunks. It's gonna melt anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Then we're gonna use 4 eggs. These were tiny as hell, so I used 4. You can use 3 if they're normal sized eggs. Then we're gonna use 70 grams of sugar. I'm using brown sugar here, and I like my brownie to be a bit bitter, so I'm using a little bit of less sugar. Then we're gonna use 60 to 65 grams of flour. That's about 1 cup. And finally, we're gonna need about 70 milliliters of like canola oil or any neutral oil. You can use melted butter as well. Then we're gonna set a big pot of water over to boil, and then we're gonna lower the heat so it's steaming like this. Over the top of that, you're gonna put up a metal bowl, or a heat-proof glass bowl will also work. We're gonna put in our chocolate, our sugar, and our oil, and we're gonna cover it up and leave it there for like 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you're gonna take a fork and mix it all nicely. It's gonna turn into this melty liquid, but the sugar is still going to be grainy at this point. So you're gonna leave it on the double boiler for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you're gonna take it off the heat and grab a whisk and go to town on it, and it's going to turn into this really nice chocolatey liquid. And after you whisk for a while, the liquid and the bowl is gonna cool down. That's when we're gonna add our eggs. If you add it while it's hot, it's gonna start cooking and the batter will be too thick and not manageable. So keep an eye on that one. After we're in with our eggs, we're gonna take our whisk and mix it in thoroughly. And then we're gonna pour in our cup of flour. And here you're gonna take your whisk away, come back to the fork and slowly mix it in. And then grab a spatula, grab the corners and make sure it's a nice even mix. And it should look something like this. Then you're gonna grab a 9-inch by 9-inch baking pan and some baking paper. After you take the baking paper, you're gonna scrunch it up and then spread it out again, so it's going to be flat and it's going to be easier to lay out, and you don't really need to cut it into corners. Use your nails and your fingers to like press it in and just make a nice even layer of that baking paper. And now we're gonna pour in our brownie batter into the pan. We're gonna take it and tap it a few times so we get rid of the air bubbles and the batter really settles. You're gonna see a bunch of bubbles rise to the top and pop. And then we're gonna put it into a preheated oven at 175 degrees Celsius for 24 minutes. Then I realized I didn't clean my oven, or I don't have a watch, so I'm just gonna wait for 24 minutes until it's done. After that timer, you're gonna take it out. It's gonna look something like this. Cut it up and serve it, and you have your chocolate brownie. So let me know what you think about this recipe. Are you gonna try this at home? I tasted this and I liked it. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.